Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Science is Fun and Awesome Academy, or SIFA, is one of Guam's charter schools located in Tiayn behind GAX, housed through a lease agreement with Guahan Holdings. Like all charter schools in Guam, SIFA is funded by GovGuam based on the number of students. In school year 2018-2019, the charter had a modest population of just over 150 students at $6,500 per student, totaling around $1 million. SIFA principal R.V. Bacani says that although SIFA students must meet the Common Core educational standards, the charter is not restricted to the centralized curriculum and infuses their courses with STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
The freedom here is that we're not bound by so much. So a lot of the teachers, when they pitch an idea, a concept, let me try this, normally it's shot down by others. Ours is, let's give it a try.
SIFA engages students with a project-based learning system in which the students apply what they learn. PTO president and PTO representative to the Board of Trustees, Paul Tapao, tells us his son, who is a student at SIFA, learned about and then had to build a model of the human heart. He explains that the projects encourage critical thinking and facilitate a more comprehensive understanding of the subject matter.
They did it in science, and they applied the BPM measurement and the pulse rate, and in health they did circuit training. They took their BPM rate at rest, and then they took their BPM rate while in conditioning and recovery and everything. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I learned that when I was in the national team, how to do that. And here's a sixth grader who's understanding that what he learned in science and health, he's applying it in physical activity, which was done in PE, and he's applying the math skills and comprehending how to take a pulse rate and putting it together to get your blood pressure rate and everything. So
Bacani says that SIFA's dynamic curriculum appeals to multiple learning abilities and strengths, which is important when trying to help a diverse student population realize their potential.
Hearing it from the parents. The parents themselves are the best judges. They'll tell us that, oh man, I didn't know my child can do this. I didn't know anything about this. Just hearing that, you could already gauge it, that they're well prepared. I mean, we have kids that will be going into the private schools. The high schools have tested successfully.
Tapao told us he was one of the parents who was surprised at the efficacy of SIFA's methods. He says seeing how motivated his son is and watching him excel, like joining a math club and learning robotics, has been a phenomenal experience for him as a parent.
these are skills that he's never knew that he can actually apply himself. And I mean, building a rear axle of a moving car using a Lego, it's really, and making it move is, it just lit his eyes up. Mr. Bacani's team has really gone above and beyond in providing that type of education to the kids.
Guahan Holdings, SIFA's landlord, is completing renovations for the school's expansion. Principal Bacani says the expansion will help increase SIFA's student capacity to 350 students and that the work should be completed in July and ready for the new school year. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Julius Santos.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.